I'm Papa Pepper at the Abundant Harvest Homestead, and today I'm going to show you how getting this topsoil off my land and putting the whole thing to use. So here options are limited, supplies are limited, resources are limited, but we're trying to make the best use of everything, and I'm going to show you today just one project of how we're doing that. Stay tuned. Alright guys, Papa Pepper back again. Today I'm just kind of showing you one of the things I do to try to use everything and have some good soil to work with. Because a lot of what they would call soil around here is made up of two different things. And I'll show you where I dug a little hole here. And you can see the main ingredients in this soil: rock and clay. There too, rock and clay. This eventually will be a mini pond. Might try to whip it out a little sooner. Hey King. That's part of the grounds maintenance crew. Eating stuff up, but this is hard to deal with. I mean, as far as planting into it. Oh yeah, Guinea. See it on the hill right behind the water? Yeah. They've been enjoying their freedom lately. So this would be hard to plant in. If you look down here though, the very surface layer, besides being full of poison ivy and other things sometimes, actually does have a richness to it. But to grow stuff here and to kind of do things, I can't have all this wild stuff growing here. Oh, this looks like sumac maybe or something, you know, this would turn into a big tree. Don't need a big tree right here unless it's going to be one we can really use. So what I do is I actually just scrape the surface level away. You can see right around there the level's been scraped away. Here's the natural ground after we kind of cleared it. Here's where it's been scraped away, and here's where it's been mulched. And here's where I brought some daylilies in from Bobblehead Homestead that Jeff gave me. Sorry, irises, not daylilies. And then here's where I planted some baby fat achicha cucumbers from American Homestead. So I'll take a hoe or something, although that hoe broke. They just don't make them like they used to. You know, just working, that's all. Now it's busted. But I'll scrape the top surface away, like you can see around here. Once I go through that area, I'll mulch it to kind of suppress the earth. And then when little things start popping through like this, I'll just pluck them out. This stuff here can be composted. And eventually we'll have a nice walkway. This is a trellis that's still in progress. But when I scrape up the surface level, I've got roots, I've got leaf litter, I've got sticks, I've got plants, I've got soil. So I fill these buckets with it. And I wind up with a lot of these. You know, here's a pile of them here. Way down there, there's another giant pile of them. Those I've already sorted through. But the basic process for me then is to dump this stuff into here. And I sift it. And as I sift it, all the big stuff comes out. Whatever rocks, whatever leaf litter, whatever plants, whatever sticks comes out. And then what falls through is about the best topsoil I'm going to find on my property. It's still got some things in it. There may be viable seeds and some other things, but it's pretty good soil to start with. So this is what I'm looking for, to combine with compost, combine with rabbit manure, make our raised beds, make little planting hills. I got a project I'm working on here that'll show you guys soon enough, and that's why there's some weird stuff going on in the middle. When Chad was here, a ceiling guy from over at Bobblehead Homestead, he was asking if I had some crazy Tesla type stuff tapping into the ether going on, and not yet. But we've got something going on, I'll show you guys soon enough. So I'm going to be using this in a project with that, and here's a pile of the buckets that we already got going. You know, that's pretty good. That's pretty much 30 gallons of soil. Yeah, we're a little shy on a couple of the buckets, but that'll be good. And then what I can do with this stuff is, after I sort it out, I wind up with these buckets. And this is actually just going to be used to fill one of the hugel mounds then. Since there are clumps of grass with roots and stuff in it, as I begin one of my next hugel mounds, I'm going to lay down, a layer of sticks. I've got plenty of branches around, plenty of logs, and then put down like a layer of this in between them, so it's just stuff to break down, to decompose, to help build it up. And this stuff, I mean, even if I add it to the compost, it wouldn't take that long to turn into some good stuff. But I need filler for the hugel mound project, because I'm starting another one up over there, plus the one I got planned over there. I can't wait to finish this guy up here soon, because it's long and it's beautiful, and we're working on it. And I mean, even these guys, check this out, right? I mean, it's a good 30-pound rock maybe, right? There's some decent ones here. It'll be nice. I can't wait. I gotta plant this. I gotta finish it up, but we're moving that direction. So it's a way to sit here and use everything I got in a way that makes sense. And I'll just kind of show you some of the simple process. So what I do, here's my plastic tray. Here's a bucket. It's got some stuff in it. I go about a half or a third, put it in right away. So this is just whatever I scraped off the ground. If given enough time, this would just all break down there, make topsoil in place. But I want the stuff that's already made. So this bark, this grass, these sticks, little rocks, all that can go there. That stuff can all be used in the hugel mound project. Lift this up. Check for any of these. If you find the grass with the roots on it, that can go here. But then back up, little bugger, and scoop that up. And I've got some pretty good soil. We'll put in the bucket. Right, little man? You show the people in the camera? Yeah, hold that out. Okay, I'll put it in the bucket. And then we just go again. There we go. So actually sometime back in like 2010 maybe to 2011, 2012, I actually used this whole thing to sort my garden in Wisconsin too. I tilled the whole thing, and then I sorted it all like this out there in the garden, so all the grass clumps from me tilling and any rocks that there were wound up getting removed from the garden, and then whatever topsoil, and the soil up there was much richer. Oh yeah, you found one, didn't you? Thank you, bugger. Yeah. Got roots in it, we'll put it over here. Good thinking. But then the soil in the garden was as rich as it possibly could be. And that's what we're aiming for here. I don't want a bunch of problems. I just want to be able to use what I got. So by doing this, I'm able to take what I've got on my land and use it all. I want to use that area there, so we're able to use that area. I want to be able to keep it suppressed, so I'm not having all these random things that I don't really want growing on my property growing up. I'm able to use everything that we remove from that area, so the area is still being used, the area is being enriched, the area is being built up, the area is being transitioned, the existing plants are being phased out and different plants are being planted in. And then everything I pull out of that area is being able to be relocated on the property and used elsewhere. And here it's just kind of this constant shuffle of relocating resources, putting things in places that makes more sense for us. If I've got just a a thick grove of young oak trees, I may not need that. So I can cut those down, plant in some pawpaws or something, take the oak trees, use the branches and stuff in the hugel mounds, save the wood for firewood, and then all of a sudden we've used everything, we've transitioned the area, we've worked through it in a way that works better for us. So that's just my simple project right now. I'm going to get back to it with these boys, and I'll check you guys next time. Papa out. Put it up.
As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.